Hello, and may the light of God bless you. This is the first time I've ever done a video recording, and so I hope that you will bear with me as I go through this process on my own in my beautiful office here, which is a place of light and love, working for the Great Spirit. So this video today, well, what are we talking about? We're talking about crystals, and they take many forms. Here is a globe. Good old crystal ball. This beautiful cluster that I have here working with me in my office. Absolutely gorgeous. And of course you have crystals such as in the crystal bed behind me from the Casa de Dom Ignacio, pure quartz points used specifically for healing, bringing in divine energy. But what are crystals and why does everyone go on about them? What is so special about them? Crystals are special for a major reason. They're especially useful for gifting information and passing information between two parties. So for example, you can charge a crystal with information, and then you can get that information off that crystal and give it to someone or something else. So this is used all the time in electrical applications. It's used in sonar. This technology uses quartz crystals in radio. We used to call them a crystal set, in fact. We also use this technology in the earphones, in our iPhones, in lithium niobate crystals, in the quartz crystal silicon chip. It's called a quartzite silicon chip. All of these technical applications we use every day in our common world. So if you think that you don't use crystals, you do. But what is it that's so special about quartz crystals? Quartz crystals have two electromagnetic properties. The first one is called piezoelectricity, and the second one is called pyroelectricity. Now it is very rare in nature to have both of these features. There are in fact only 3 known naturally occurring substances that have both of these features. Essentially, pyro and piezoelectricity mean that if the crystal is squashed, it can generate a charge or a voltage across its surface, and it also means that if the crystal is heated or cooled, it can generate an electric or temporary voltage. So essentially, the crystal becomes electrified temporarily when it changes state. Now, the other things that feature these properties, so there's quartz crystal, there's also tourmaline, and then the third thing that is naturally occurring on the planet that has these 2 amazing properties is the human body. Human and animal bone and tendon also features the 2 properties of pyro and piezoelectricity. So what this means is that the human body is crystalline in its structure, and it also means that the human body has the potential to be used in the same ways that quartz crystals are, which is why human beings can do things like perform Reiki, because the human body is being used essentially as a quartz crystal is used in healing, like here and under the crystal bed, and also all around the world when indigenous people are using quartz crystals in healing ceremonies or in shamanistic ceremonies. They're using it to transfer information to and from their subjects. So what does this mean for us? It means that not only are quartz crystals special, and we should use them all the time to benefit our bodies, but it also means that our bodies are special, and it means that things like meditation and prayer, another way I like to say prayer for those who aren't keen on these terminologies, is conscious, focused, positive intent. That's all that prayer is. You're sending goodwill to somebody, and it's even more powerful when it's somebody that you have no emotional connection to. So when we say a prayer for somebody in Syria, that prayer has a greater volume because we've got no emotional connection, sort of historically connecting us with karma to that person. So when people ask you to say prayers for people overseas, people that you've never met, these prayers are incredibly powerful. We're hubbing our crystalline bodies and we are sending that information out unperturbed by any kind of karma or emotional energy. So it is very important to use these bodies, these giant quartz crystals, or I'm likening them to quartz crystals, but these giant crystalline structures that we have inside our body, to use them to transmit energy to other people for their benefit. And obviously we receive emotional benefit when we're performing tasks out of compassion and love as well. So don't underestimate things like the power of prayer. Don't underestimate the importance of keeping your body pure and healthy, because you're able to perform incredible things. You know, when Jesus, our brother, said your faith can move mountains, he wasn't paraphrasing. He was telling, you know, the truth. Our faith can move mountains. We literally can join together and change the structure of the world around us, but it has to be in love and compassion, and it's a very gentle, beautiful thing. Thank you so much for listening to my talk about crystals today. I'm sure there will be more. I am you and you are me. In Lakesh Alakin. Bye.